So there's one question I get more than anything else when it comes to what I do for a living, this world of radio that I have chosen to make my career. And I'll get this question from people I've known for a while, people I meet for the first time. I get the chance to talk to high school classes and students every once in a while, college students just starting to get their broadcasting careers underway with the first entry-level classes of college. And that question is, why radio? Why, over all the other options that are available out there in the world, why radio? And I wish that the answer was something really really deep, like, well, my family owned a little radio station, little 10-watt AM station. It was off a country road, and I would go on there every once in a while and I'd read the newspaper. It's not like that. Actually, it's a little cliched in the fact that I was that class clown kid in grade school and high school, the one who had less than satisfactory marks on his report card as far as conduct goes. But it wasn't disruptive. I mean, it was in the definition of disruptive. What I did was disruptive, but not in a bad way. Not throw things across the room or throw a tantrum of some kind, flip a desk, that kind of stuff like you may hear from time to time happening in schools today. It was more just I was trying to entertain. I just wanted to make somebody laugh. And you realized early on, or at least I realized early on, that when you can get somebody to laugh, there is a rush that comes with that you did something that brought some joy to somebody else. And I listened to the radio quite a bit growing up. I'm from Evansville. I was born and raised here, and there was stations here in the area, and now I'm working with people that I listened to growing up in a couple of cases there. And it was... I don't necessarily say that, I focused more on what they were saying than I did the music, because I don't think that was the case. But there was something to that. It was this ability to entertain and listen to music, which is something else that I really enjoy doing when I have the chances. Having some music on while I'm, cleaning the house or out in the garage or something. I always have to have something on. Actually, right now, the fact that I've got my radio turned down is kind of flipping me out. Because there's always got to be some noise, some music going on when I'm around. So radio gave me that opportunity to kind of mesh those two things together, and it felt like a perfect fit to me. So I was very fortunate in that early on, probably even 7th, 8th grade, maybe early high school, knew that that's what I wanted to do, and knew that once the days of college would roll around, that was my goal. Broadcasting was going to be it. And it's not that I have a problem being in front of people, so it's not like, well, radio gives me the opportunity to do that, but kind of hide, nobody sees me. I think that is kind of nice to its own degree, because I've been doing this for quite some time. I've been with this group of stations. This is the only group of stations I've worked for, and I've been with them for almost 16 years, and had a couple of years experience out at USI's campus radio station before coming out here. But people may know me, but they don't recognize me, and that's to some degree kind of nice. Like I can go to the grocery store, I can go to Walmart or Target or whatever, and every once in a blue moon, just because there's so many different options for people to be entertained with these days, you'll get your voice sounds familiar or that kind of stuff. But that's not, I didn't really get into it for that recognition. I just know and I hope that when I go on the air every day, that at some point there will be something I say that I find to be humorous, that someone else will find to be humorous. And if it brightens their day a little bit, or if they're already in a good mood and it helps accentuate that to some degree, then that's really the reason I got into it. It's just a desire to entertain and a love for music, and radio gives me that option to do both. Now, there are, let me backtrack a little bit. The Indiana Broadcasters Foundation, by the way, which is kind of the reason we're putting this video together, or I'm putting this video together. They're offering scholarships for high school students who have an interest in broadcasting. And I will say this, I do love what I do, and I can't imagine me doing anything else. It does have its fair share of headaches from time to time, because there's other responsibilities. I run KISS FM. I'm the station manager, brand manager as we like to call it. So it comes with its own deal of headaches. Day in and day out. But the world of radio has changed quite a bit. So if there is an interest in radio, I would suggest also getting some background in journalism, maybe graphic design. Now that we have websites now that require maybe the ability to know at least basic Photoshop skills for altering pictures or making graphics or something like that. All of the DJs here are responsible for contributing stuff to the website, like this video. You know, we write stuff for the website. We blog on a regular basis, and that is something we didn't do, God, even 5 or 6 years ago. You know, it used to be the days of I'd come to work, I'd come in maybe an hour or two before my air shift started. I would do some commercials if there were some assigned to me. If not, I would start to put things together for things I wanted to talk about when I was on the air. And then pretty much as soon as I shut the mic off after that last break, I left. I went home. I was done. These days, it's a little different. I get here at between 7 and 7:30, and then in the morning, I'm not on the air till 2. But there's stuff behind the scenes that I have to deal with. Again, I'm not complaining by any means. I'm just giving you a heads up. This is the world of radio has changed considerably in these 15 years that I have been a part of it. But I do recommend, if it is something you're very passionate about and you have that desire to entertain and be, you know, bring a little joy to somebody or not. I mean, even if you're more of you know, a talker in the regards of, say, talk radio, and you have opinions, strong opinions that maybe don't gel with certain people, and they do gel with another group of people. You know, this is a great business to be a part of. That's for sure, and I think you'll enjoy it. And if you're looking, by the way, for that link to the Indiana Broadcasters Foundation, what's the word I'm looking for? The Indiana Broadcasters Association. Yes, I did just a little burp slipped out there, so I apologize for that. The scholarships, that's what I'm looking for, the scholarships. You can find that, you know, down there. Just click that link in the below and you'll find it. So that's my story. That's my radio story. That's why I got into it, and that's all I got.